Today I wanted to tell you guys a little story about Balaji and the famous, I'm sure if you have been in India a few times and you like South India, you must have gone to this big, one of the most famous temples in South India. I think Sri Rangam is maybe more famous, but Tirupati Balaji is really famous, and just wanted to share a few, maybe a few stories, maybe one story. Let's see how it goes about Balaji. I've been myself to Balaji, to Tirupati and Tirumala several times, maybe 4 times in my life, and each time it was really special. I remember the first time that I went with the school, Gurukul, that I was studying in for a long time, and I remember my parents gave me, I think, some money with me. It was like 200 rupees. I think it was I must have been 14 or 13. So like 10, 11 years ago. And we walked all the way up. It's a long walk. It's, I think, 9 or 10 kilometers up the hill. Woke up at 4 a.m., walked up. And I remember the whole time I was like, all right, I really want to give a donation to Balaji. I really want to do some charity. And, everybody was telling us the stories that if you give money to Balaji, then he will make you, he will make you rich, and you'll be able to, be prosperous, and your business will grow, and you will have enough wealth and all of that. So I was very inspired since I was very young to be very rich. And so I had those 200 rupees in my bead bag, and I was carefully carrying it all up. And as we went up, I remember, so we were going up for like a long time. I think it was 10 hours because we stopped, we had some breakfast, and we did some other things. And then we walked up and we got like, that 10-second darshan. You got to see him for like 10 seconds because, there's such a huge traffic. So many people, 60,000 people see him every day on a normal day, and then at least 100,000 on weekends and festivals. So it's a huge crowd and a huge line. And then once we got to the temple and saw the Lord, then we were going around, and there was the main hundi, or the place where you put your donations in. And I remember I came in there and I was like, I took those 200 rupees out and I put them in the donation. I was like, please, Balaji, one day I want to be rich. And yeah, well, that day hasn't fully come yet, but again, that's not to be ungrateful. I have gotten much more than I deserve, and I'm very, very grateful, and I believe it works because, it's mercy. Give a donation to the Lord and He fulfills His promise. But yeah, I'm going to make another part 2 of this because I have a little different story in mind, actually.